Good evening and welcome to Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Thank you for checking in to Barbara Jean, who's like the first one in our Facebook chatting room. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. And of course, this is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Between now and midnight Central Standard Time. But I have a bit of bad news, but I'll tell you about it later, not right now. I don't want to ruin it, but I'll tell you. It's not really bad, but you know, because I'll be making money. Anyway, coming up in our last hour, we'll do a little thing we call foreplay. 4 songs by one of your favorite artists or groups, male or female. That's in our last hour here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Since we're already playing Quincy Jones, let's play some more. This is from the album of the same name, Mellow Madness, featuring Miss Paulette McWilliams, formerly of the group Rufus, right here on Bedtime Stories. Deron Williams, what's going on, sir? My man. Hope you guys had a good day. I might as well tell you guys since you're already here. I'll be at the Wind Creek Casino. Say that 3 times real fast. Tomorrow and Wednesday. So tomorrow night and Wednesday night will be reruns. But don't tell anybody. Yep, don't tell nobody, okay? It wasn't bad news, no. Yeah, you'll be listening to the best of. So I'm back. Mm, that was good. No, it's not bad. Not for no 29 minutes. Yo, Angie. Barbara Jean said, as long as it's legitimate money. Boy, it is. Mm, 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 mm. So I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is the Bears are winning so far. They're up 17-6 against the Minnesota Vikings. That's the good news. The bad news is I'll be at the Wind Creek Casino tomorrow night and Wednesday night. So what you'll be listening to is the best of bedtime stories, just for this week. Okay, I know that's not too bad, and I hope you all continue to listen, and just not because I'm not here. Nobody's going to fill in for me or any of that stuff. So yeah, Wind Creek Casino with the Illinois Black Chamber of Commerce for 3 nights. So got to make that money. Got to make that money. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, with the great Roberta Flack. There's more to love than just making love.
This is Tracy T, one of Al's gals, and you're listening to
Leah Shores. What's going on? What's going on, Leah? Mm-hmm. Who, me? Not me. Yeah, that's anytime. Feel like making love. Before that, making love. More to love than making love. From Roberta Flack, right here on Bedtime Stories. Pardon me while I clear my throat here. That's what I get for eating on the air. Thank you to my sister from another Mr. Angie Martin Turner. Thank you for the dinner. I had jambalaya and gumbo. Of course, not both because I'm not a glutton. But last night was a different story. I ate everything. The the jambalaya, the gumbo, everything. It was just so good. Hello to Leah Shores. Once again, hello to Angie Martin Turner, my sister from another Mister. And once again, the Bears are up 17-6. So you can tell that we're live tonight. So now that I'm not going to keep harping on it because only you guys will know that I won't be on Tuesday and Wednesday. All right. Definitely not on Thursday. Thursday's always a rerun. So, but anyway, I had a great weekend. Friday nights, the band Fresh featuring Samada Ackland, Belle Davis from Public Announcement, Damon Williams, of course, comedian extraordinaire. He was so funny, I almost peed in my pants. Well, I do that anyway because I'm old. Anyway, yeah, well, you get to a certain age, it's like, okay, all right, I'm in the bathroom. Oh, too late. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to get some Depends or something. Here's Herb Alpert, a little help from Janet and Lisa Keith. This is Making Love in the Rain. See where I'm going with this? It's Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Hey, Barbara Jean, I see you. Diapers for adults to be on the safe side. I know, right? You can't be too careful these days. Yeah. And the bad thing about it is today I'm wearing skinny jeans. So it takes a little bit longer to adjust, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Adjust and stuff. Yeah. Nicole, can't do skinny jeans. I like hotels with the big ballroom. No, actually, skinny jeans. Yeah, I was I was asked by someone, how come you always wear baggy jeans or baggy clothes? Period. Um, I didn't realize that I was, wearing baggy clothes. It's just my, my style. All my suits are, not really tailored, but did the individual offer to take you shopping at their expense? Absolutely not. Nope, they did not. They asked how come my clothes are so baggy and not fitted and not to get angry. I'm like, that's not my thing these days. That whole getting angry thing. I don't get angry, I get even. And that's it. You know, I don't get angry. I get even. So while you all thinking, oh, he's angry. No, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. That's it. You know, it's nothing personal. It's a and I hate saying it. It's a Capricorn thing. It goes back to when I was younger, and I would, my dad would do or say something to me, and when he found that he could no longer make me cry, I would just go in a corner somewhere, and that was it. So that was it. All that hollering and screaming and all kinds of throwing tantrums, and I just don't do that anymore. No, I just don't like people to press my buttons. When you push my buttons, it's like I back off, and that's it. It's just that simple. I just back off. I just need a few days away from you, and that's it. Yep. It's once again, it's nothing personal. You Jimmy said all my clothes are oversized. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I had on these skinny jeans today, and you know, I found myself adjusting myself all day, and that's it. So you block phone numbers. I know that's right. I'm not a mean spirited person anymore. You know, I genuinely, how can I put it? I'll just back up for a while because I don't want to say anything that, you know, say anything in anger that I can't take back. But, some people can, how can I put it? Push those buttons. Some people can push those buttons. And it's always those that you care about who know they can push your buttons, right? If it's a total stranger and somebody don't care for, it's like, yeah, whatever, Negro. And then you walk off and that's it. But it's like when you repeatedly tell this person, look, I don't want to argue right now. I just don't. And they keep pushing you. And then it's like, okay, all right. I see where this is going. That is, excuse me, Herbie Hancock, Chicago's own, along with Gavin Christopher, I believe, on vocals. From the album Monster. It's called Making Love right here on Bedtime Stories. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Hello to Jimmy Williams, the T-shirt man. We missed you Saturday over at One Stop Foods on 47th and Lake Park, or 43rd and Lake Park, I should say. We were looking for you, man. I pulled out my DJ facade and it got blown away. It's like, wait a minute, a little too windy for that. Okay. Anyway, Jimmy wanted to hear Sweet Sticky Thing by the Ohio Players. I'll play that coming up. I know you like Barry White as well, so we're going to play some Barry White as well later on. We're talking about tonight, pressing buttons and everything else, Back in the day, I loved to argue. I don't know why. Some people have to get their point across, and then others, they like myself, you know, if you don't hear my point the first time, you're not going to get it later on, or maybe you might get it later on. But I just don't like to argue. I'm pretty over that. As you get older, it's like, you have health problems, you know, stuff like diabetes and, possible heart attack just for arguing with someone. You never know. You just, your blood pressure gets elevated. And the next thing you end up in the hospital over an argument. Friend of mine, he's had several strokes, like little mini strokes. And it's all due to being, like my sister said, they like to poke the bear. Here's Prince. Uh, Boo! Sundays on State. Cool. Don't y'all lose at home now. Back in the 80s, someone called me and wanted to argue. I explained that I wasn't about to argue. Rather than hang up the phone, I placed the phone down and watered every plant in my apartment. By the time I finished watering the plants, the knucklehead had hung up. I feel you, Barbara Jean. It's like, why am I arguing? You know, and especially if I'm in the middle of something, you know, my favorite line is, what can I say right now that will end this conversation? Uh, DJ Carl Dobbins, what's going on, sir? You know, and if that person wants to argue after that, it's like, okay, there's no more for me to tell you except goodbye. Now, once again, I don't get angry, you know, I get a little flustered, but, I have to speak my piece. And once I've spoken my piece, then I pretty much step away from it. That's it. Oops. I just pretty much just step away from it. You know, you can't argue with a person who likes to argue or a person that feels like they need to get their point across. And I understand that, I understand it and I hear you, but I'm not about to have a long, drawn out conversation with you. You know, oh, did you say I shut down on ghost peeps? I hear you. You know, I still have to let the person know, look, hey, no hard feelings, but, and I hate to say this, and please, ladies online, don't take this the wrong way. Some women don't know when to shut up. They have to make their point known. And I get it. I understand. You know, you have to get your point across. You have to make your point known. Okay, I get that. But at the same time, the person on the other end of the phone may not want to go as long as you. How many rounds is this going to go? Because then it turns into a fight. It's like, look, there's no reason for us to argue. You're right, I'm wrong, you win. It's as simple as that. Now, my first wife, I'm done. You're right. You win. I was told not to talk to them like they were a 4-year old. I'm like, okay. So Carl Dobbins said, you won't win. Silence is the best killer for that. And you're right. It's like, once you've spoken your piece, then that's it. You know, some individuals are determined to have the last word, and rightfully so. Like you said, put the phone down, go do some housework, come back. Oh, you know, are you done yet? Have you made your point? Okay. And that's it. It's not that I don't want to hear your point. It's like I heard your point 2 minutes into the conversation, and that's it. You know, I'm not a hard person to get along with. I'm really not. And some people think that I'm arrogant, and my arrogance is confidence. They think I'm stuck up. I'm not. I'm not arrogant. I'm confident. I'm not conceited. I'm just convinced. Now, my degree is not in psychology or whatever. It's just not. But some fights, you have to just turn and walk away. Some arguments, you have to give in and say, maybe you're right. You have a point, and that's it. And be done with it. Like I'm about to be done with this conversation. And that's it. But, poking the bear, that's what it is. Ooh. I think I could swing that. But yeah, like you said, some individuals are dead set on having the last word. And that's fine. I don't have to hear it though. You know, it's nothing personal, but it is. It's like, it's like beating a dead horse. That's it. Uh-oh. Oh. Watching the Bears game. Uh-oh. Two in a row from Prince. Damn You and The One. Or in my case, not the one. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Jimmy Williams wanted to hear Sweet Sticky Thing from the Ohio Players from the album Honey. So what we're going to do is a double play, recorded right here in Chicago, not far from where I live, a stone's throw. The Ohio Players and Sweet Sticky Thing on Bedtime Stories. Monday Night Football. John Caldwell. From my night off at home. I know that's right. Mm, 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 mm. How you get a night off, John Caldwell? How'd you get a night off? That's what I want to know. Uh-oh. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Zeddy. Good to the last note. Honey from the album of the same name from the Ohio Players right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Well, got some bad news. Um, the Bears are losing right now. Yeah. But the game ain't over yet. The fat lady has not sung yet. So let's not give up hope. Hello to Zeddy, to Nicole, TC, Kathleen, Leah, Uncle Phil, Bernard Dean Moulton, Dino, what's going on, man? And Ralph the Hoove Liggins. Ralph, give me a call. I need your help. I don't know if you're working tomorrow, but if you're not, give me a call, man. You know the number, right?
information for our community in Northwest Indiana. From our chicken wings to our martinis, we made sure to think of everyone when we meticulously crafted our menu. Whether you're paying for a drink, a hot meal made to order, or a nice dancing and enjoying the company, know that
Woo!
we stopped at 44th
Oh, it's the fourth quarter. Oh, it's over. Yeah. It's the fourth quarter, so yeah. It's the fourth quarter. Anyway, this is Bedtime Stories on WOSD Radio DB Chicago. WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, taking you from the 8-track to the latest app. WRLN Radio, a radio media station, and of course WBOE, the best of everything. The breast of everything. That's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Algren. You know what's on my mind. Hello to Zeddy, to Nicole, TC. I said that already, didn't I? Kathleen, Leah, Uncle Phil, Dino, and Ralph, Dahoof Liggins. Like I said earlier, Ralph, give me a call if you're not working tomorrow because I got something for you. I just need you for an hour. That's it. I'll give you $50 just for an hour. You can't beat that anywhere. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Here's Luther. Boo. Oh, if only. Let me hold you tight. If only for one night. The Bears are starting to look frustrated now because now they're losing. Mm-mm. It's gonna be tonight. Another one? Oh, hell no. Oh, well, game over. Game over. Yep, it's over. All right, all you Bears fans. The game is over. Now, they were holding on for a while, holding on to that lead. And then all of a sudden, yep, like always. She creeps. She creeps. Mm-mm. Game is over. Ooh, Lord. Mhm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mhm. Baby. Luther, along with Cheryl Lynn, If This World Were Mine, originally done by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Once again, I had a great weekend. Fresh the Band featuring Samada Acklin, Phil Davis, comedian Damon Williams. Just a great show. Saturday, eh, Saturday was okay. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. And as I mentioned earlier, I will be off the rest of the week because I'm doing the Wind Creek Casino. Wind Creek Casino. Thank you very much. That's in Hazelcrest. So I'll be bopping back and forth. So hopefully, yeah, I don't wear myself out. Pray for me. Anyway, hello to Jeannie. Thanks for checking in to Bedtime Stories. Here's the first of two in a row from the Manhattans. Feels so good to be loved so bad. Won't you? To be loved so bad. Do it to me. Well, I'm still on. They haven't kicked me off yet. That's a good thing. That's a real good thing. once again. Mhm. Without you. That's how I know. Another man is sad. There's no me without you. The Manhattans, right here on Bedtime Stories with the peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. The show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Thank you for staying up with us. You could be anywhere else. You could be like under the covers right now with this this bipolar weather we've been having. Yeah, first it's warm, then it's colder. Supposed to get down to 50 degrees tonight, and then tomorrow back up to 70, 80 degrees. Yeah. Oh well. At least there's no, that four-letter word that starts with an S and ends with a W. Yeah. Anyway, I played this song on Wednesday, I believe. This guy has sung with groups like Slave and Magnum Force. As a matter of fact, you heard his voice on the Magnum Force song, which was also done. Well, actually, it wasn't done by anybody else except for Magnum Force. I was thinking of Straight from the Heart from In Function, but anyway. Um, Here's my buddy, my brother from another mother. This is Nate. Tenor Tight Williams. It's called Personal. Check it out on Bedtime Stories. Goes to your head. Ken Watlington, what's going on, sir? Thank you for checking in. I appreciate you. I just wish you could DJ. But I'll figure it out. Wonder if I Shazam this song, will it come up? Probably not, because he just gave it to me. Probably doesn't have the QR codes and all that stuff.
It's your nighttime girlfriend, Kim Harrison, and I am locked into Bedtime Stories with my fan of God, Al Greer, on WST, the Free State Job. Will not be able to talk without playing nothing but the classic love songs where he push you to bed but never to sleep. Give us a moment.
Mm.
I'll never believe it. Chicago took the game over with.
And they were ahead. They were ahead. I'm like, what the? Okay. What's going on, Ken Wadlington? Ken do. Mm-hmm. Sherry, Sherry Yvette Withers Banks. I have not. Oh, it's Maurice King. Mo King. Yes, sir. What's that? What are you reading? Yes, he did. He passed last week. Yes, sir. Yep. Yep, he passed last week. Yeah. They didn't say. They said an undisclosed ailment. So Yeah, it was last week. It's been on Facebook. Everybody posted it. Are you working tomorrow, by the way? Oh, I thought you had a job. I need your help tomorrow. At the what is it? The Wind Creek Casino out in Hazelcrest. Yeah, yeah. I just need you for an hour. That's all. Because I gotta leave there and then go do again and come back. So I'll let you know. I'll send you all the before I go to bed. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, wasn't that old. Hey, let me get back to my show. I'll text you before I go to bed. Later. Magnum Force. Share my love. 1982 was the year. I remember us getting the 12-inch on Kelly Arts Records. And they were like, okay, this is the A side. The A side was Are You Ready for the Weekend, which was an up tempo, funky type song. And by mistake, we just flipped it over and played the other side, which was Share My Love. And the rest, as they say, was history. To peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. What's up to my good friend, Nate Tenor Tight Williams? It's currently the lead singer of the group Slade. Thanks for that song, personal. Appreciate it, and I love it. I love it. Kevin Brooks, what's going on? What's going on in the ATL? And Sherry Yvette Withers, thanks. Thank you for being on my live as always. I appreciate you guys. This can function straight from the heart on Bedtime Story. To blame.
Mm.
Dive.
Mm. Good.
Ugh, I'm back. I'm back. Kevin Brooks in the ATL.
Mm.
Barbara Jean. Can function and had a brain fart there. I died right here on Bedtime short stories. Just like I had a brain fart earlier about Magnum Force's Share My Love, which came out in 1992. At that time, I was working for Kennedy King College. I was at their radio station. Not only enrolled at Kennedy King, but I was also the music director of the radio station. And that's when I met New Edition. Yep, that that long ago, right? Yeah, they were kids then. Yeah, they caught up with me. Anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Hello to Barbara Jean and Miss Hill. Thank you for checking in to Bedtime Stories. We're in about 12 minutes. Time for foreplay. Right now, here's Jeffrey Osborne, and we're going all the way. Good evening, Miss Hill. Starting today. Yes, all is well. I can't complain, and I won't. I just won't. Wednesday, they they repoed my car. Today they turned my phone off, and I'm in $400 of debt on my car insurance. But I ain't gonna complain. I'm just stating a fact. There's no need for me to complain. Like I always say, money I can always make, but time I can never get back. One, two.
Nothing but Al Greer with bedtime stories.
Same key. So, Barbara Jean, I saw you on earlier with about that. From the group LTD, that is Jeffrey Osborne, and You Should Be Mine, right here on Bedtime Stories. Just ahead of Foreplay. Did I mention he was from the group LTD? This was a popular song back in the day. They did a whole bunch of nice ballads that will last a life. We both deserve each other's love. I'm back. You, you. Yes, I was referring to Triple J. I think I was the first to call him that. I remember the day he walked into WVON. I said, "You look awfully familiar." And I took one look at him. He said, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Triple J," and that was it. After that, he was little brother. Yeah, little brother. I shared his broadcast on Facebook and YouTube, but fell asleep during both the broadcasts. Yeah. Jeffrey Osborne again, along with LTD, and we both deserve each other's love. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, on WOSD Radio, DB Chicago, WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, taking you from the 8 track to the next step. WRLN Radio, a radio media station, and WBOE, the best of everything, owned by the professor himself, Reggie Miles, the minister of walking.
With live blues, jazz, and more from 8 p.m. until midnight nightly. See artists like Oklahoma and the Wyatt Program. Miss Honey and the Chris Christmas Band, an acoustic set with our own drum maker, Annetta Visor and the Chris Christmas Band, Soulstar, Joe and the Tree, and Mission is her Reese's Pieces. For more information, go to theseunlimitedblues.com. 96 217 It's News Nightly at Community Mountain Meetings in Leonard Williams, Chicago. 74 South Chicago. That demands head of the song. Come out and get the blues.
And don't forget, live blues on the weekend. So check them out. He's under the blues on 65th and South Chicago Avenue, South Chicago Avenue. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. It's time for foreplay. We lost this gentleman at the age of 26 years old. He was born Otis Ray Redding Jr. He made his transition December 10th, 1967, in a plane crash that took the lives of most of the barcades except for two. James Alexander, who took another flight, and the other guy was Ben Cauley. He was the trumpet player. He and James Alexander had to identify the bodies who had died in the plane crash. Most of them still. He was regarded as one of the greatest singers in the history of American popular music and a seminal artist in soul and rhythm and blues music. He was nicknamed the King of Soul. His singing drew from the inspiration of gospel music, and originally he worked with Little Richard, which is where he got his chops from. Little Richard's band, of course, the Upsetters. Tonight, yeah, for the first time, we feature in foreplay Mr. Otis Redding here on Bedtime Stories. Feel better, Barbara Jean. Cannot sleep. Oh.
It's foreplay inside bedtime stories with our Greer.
Uh-oh, the numbers are dropping. If they're not fans of Otis Redding. Like, okay. I know, right? Yep. Boom, 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 boom.
This is with Al Greer on Bedtime Stories.
Stronger. Have a good night at work. I will.
You're in the middle of foreplay with Al Greer on Bedtime. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting in the evening, drinking chips with me. Yeah, what you want, sitting in the dark of the day, watching the tide roll away. Sitting in the dark of the day, it's the time. I left my home look like nothing's watching the
Uh-oh, they got me. That is the alternate version of Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, one of the last songs that he recorded. He and Steve Cropper, the guitar player, put that song together. And he never got a chance to see it released. They released it shortly after his death and became a #1 song for him. Otis Redding inside of Foreplay tonight on Bedtime Stories, which would have been his, tomorrow, which would have been his birthday. Wow. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. I guess Facebook cut me off for that song. I guess they did. But anyway, that's all right. We still got you guys listening on the other side, right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, with the first of 2 in a row from the Shamans. This is Marriage License on Bedtime Stories. They done cut me off for whatever I played. Don't know. Your video is blocked and cannot be viewed in 2 locations. One minute and 13 seconds.